Alright, so I'm working on my dream car, and in the other video that I made on dream car reveal, I said that all this right here needs to be cleaned out because there's moisture in it, right? The thing that I didn't notice was there is this much water sitting in the bottom of this taillight. So take the taillight out, all the bulbs were pretty much frozen in place, and look at all that corrosion. So what I did was, right here on the end, because I didn't want to tear up the face of it, so right here you can see that little crack with the hole. I took a thumbtack and something heavy and just pounded a hole in there and let it all drain out. And this thing is completely empty of water, but it's still got a little bit of water drops on it. But only thing I have to do is just put this in the oven for about maybe 10-15 minutes, and all the water should clear up and all that will clear up. But I'm not worried about it too bad. I just needed to get all the water out. So I want to go ahead and slap this thing back in, and I'm going to see if the other taillight is full of water as well. But that's all you have to do. Some of these taillights, they have a hole already drilled from factory in case something like that happens. I was actually going to put a hole right there where that little crack is, and over here, but that right there is the best place to put it. So I'm going to go put this thing back in the car. And by the way, this taillight doesn't work. It's got two prongs missing. They're actually stuck in the clip itself. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back on the car and see if it works. Hopefully it does. And I might be able to take my center console out now that I found this. So let's get to work. I already started cleaning up the faceplate of all that right there. I cleaned up the center console right here. And these buttons, they're actually stuck. I'm not going to push them in because you have to take a flathead screwdriver and pry them out just to like get them to be unstuck. So trying to get this center console out, and I have no idea how to get it out. So I start messing with stuff, and come to find out, all you have to do, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys because I need to take it out now. So you grab a flathead screwdriver, you push it down, and then you go in from the side, twist it a little bit, and then go like that all the way around, just like that. And then once you get it up enough, you can just pick it up, just like that. There's a wire right here. It just pulls, unplug it, and then the shifter, you lift it up like that. You have a wire on this side that goes to all that, I'm guessing for the lights for this right here. And you have a screw that you need to take out from right there, and one that you take out from right there. There are two Phillips head screws, and let's see if I can find one. This is what they look like. So you got those two. That right there will lift up the whole front of that. So then you come back here. This right here still won't come out. You need to pull it forward or whatever. And there's actually two screws underneath this thing right here. So you can't get to them because this is in the way. Push the buttons, these things come up. You have 6 screws that go in right here. They're T20 Torx bit screws, just like that. And if I can find a tool that I just had right here, it's a T20 Torx bit screw. So I took all the screws out. Now you can take this thing up right here, move that out of the way, and now you have 2 more Phillips head screws right here. So just grab your screwdriver. Mine's down here on the floor. So then just go ahead, zip these things out right here. Looks like this is metal, so that's a plus. And just get all this stuff taken out. Damn, I'm glad that's magnetic. That would have sucked. Go ahead and get this other screw out. Now, should be able to move this right here. Okay, so it's still attached to something. There's a screw right here and another screw right here. I don't know if you have to take those out or not. It's a pretty weird way. But I want to go ahead and try to figure out how to get this out, and then I'll show you guys how it's done. Okay, so I guess you just pull it straight up. You're going to have to make sure that the black thing goes through this right here. So that way you can just get that up and out of the way. And it just pulls out. I didn't have to unclip anything else. Cigarette lighter is still connected. But I will have to take these screws out right here. This one's loose already. So isn't this one? Seems like somebody else has already been in here messing with all this stuff, because everything's loose. And then that should disconnect the box. There's probably 2 more screws at the bottom of that. But this is basically free. Just the box is holding it back. I don't have my tripod, so this video is going to be a little shaky. So I want to go ahead and try to get this box off so I don't break it, and I'll show you guys how it's done. Okay, so all you have to do is just pull it straight up. So you have to like pull it up and out. So like this, and then towards the face of that up there, and then you flip it over, and now you got all your electronics that you need to unplug. So I'm guessing just that and that one and that one, and it should be free to go. And look how nasty this is. I haven't touched anything yet, but pretty freaking gross. So I'm gonna get all this unplugged and out of the way, and then we're gonna go through all this and see what that is. Okay, so I'm just gonna record it so I remember how to do it later. So you just unplug this right here from that, and same way with this one and this bottom one down here, just like that. That's some pretty weird plugs. They're all plastic. I don't know why they even have stuff like that. They don't plug into anything, so it's kind of weird. But now you need to take these wires, take them out of this right here. I don't know why they was even wrapped up in there for. So I have no idea what plugs into this, because I didn't unplug that. So this is now free to be stripped down and taken inside. So what I plan on doing with this is I plan on taking it completely apart, cleaning it up really good, making it look clean, and then I plan on plastic dipping it. So reason why I'm plastic dipping it is because it looks horrible, because whatever sealant that they put on it is missing right there. So it looks horrible. I'm gonna just paint it black and make it look good. So it's all you need to do. I couldn't get this to unplug, but this works. So it didn't work before because it had a bunch of stuff packed in around it. That's basically how to do that. I want to get all this stuff cleaned up. You guys really don't need to see me take that apart and clean it up. You can take this off. There's like a series of screws right there, and then you guys will see all the screws if you have the same as that car. But that's how you take the center console out. It's not that difficult, but it should be a lot easier to do than that. You have to take the whole thing apart. But I might end up taking the whole entire center console out, like from up here all the way back, and just cleaning it out because it's disgusting as hell. Anyways, I want to get this cleaned up right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and clean that up and get it painted, and then I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so I've been sitting out here in the car for a couple of hours, just cleaning it up, messing with the center console, and I got everything fixed. Everything is cleaned up and painted. I know I said that I wasn't going to paint it or anything like that, but I was going to wrap it with some snakeskin car wrap. It looks just like carbon fiber wrap, but it's snakeskin. So you guys ready to see my plasti dip job? The reason why I spray painted it with plasti dip instead of regular paint is because I want to protect this stuff so that way it doesn't get tore up even more. And then if I can find a car at a junkyard, or if I can find another piece like this online for really cheap, then I'll just replace it with a new or used one. But for now, check this out. How good does that look? It looks 1,000 times better. You guys remember what it used to look like before? It used to look like this right here. Well, now it looks better. So I'm not going to be painting this or this, because then I would have to tape all this up in the white little square thing, and I don't want to do all that. I didn't paint these. I just took the whole thing apart, painted it, and here it is. So it matches with this and all the other stuff pretty good, and it kind of looks factory. So looking at it from my point of view, looks factory. And I got this all put back together. This is holding itself down. It just came up, but there was some sort of glue right here. Let me see if I can show you a little bit better. But like right here, there's glue there. So I just scraped it all off and got it all nice and cleaned up. So now that works a little bit. But the whole center console has been taken completely apart, cleaned up, and put back together. This right here works pretty good. I even cleaned the ashtray up a little bit. I didn't clean the inside, I just cleaned the little piece around it. But the button works, comes up to you really slow. Pull it out, empty the ashtray, and put it back in. Just like that, and then the button should work again. Yep, sure does. So I didn't have to take the cigarette lighter out. You can't actually take that apart, so don't try to take that apart. You just have to take the whole thing out all in one piece. So I showed you guys how to take that out, so hopefully you guys know how to take it out. And to put it back together, it's just vice versa, except for you want to put this in last. So once you get the little cubby hole thing inside, then you can put that in, and then put the screws in, tighten everything down, and then put this thing in, and you're good to go. So this thing looks empty, it looks bare and weird with just two little armrests. So I plan on putting something right here. I don't know what I'm going to put right there. I'm going to try to find one of these at a junkyard and put over that if it's wide enough to fit, and I'll make it look good. So anyways, I'm going to go find something else to clean up or fix, and then I'm going to film it. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I've been in this car way too long, messing with stuff, trying to get this stuff fixed up, and I killed the battery. So now I'm going to have to jump start the battery, which shouldn't be a problem. It's a lot easier to get to than on my old car. But check this out. I went to take this down so that way I can fix it. And look at this. They fucking super glued that. So now I'm not going to be able to take that down. This just covers up the motor for the window, but I want to take it down and strip that off and fix it, but looks like I can't now. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to mess with that just yet. That'll be last, because I need to clean all this crap up right here, and I do need to get that mold taken care of real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and clean that off real quick, and then I want to find something else to fix. I already fixed this right here. It was sagging out a little bit, but that right there needs to be fixed, but I can do that later. I noticed that the tops of the locks are gone, besides on that side. That one's gone too, so that one's the only one that's there.